guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by, and if you enjoy this video, I hope you'll consider hitting the subscribe button. I do these videos every single Sunday and also reviews during the week. So this style of video is opening up packages that I get in throughout the week and then doing some swatches and first impressions, and then at the end of the video, once I've had a chance to try some things, I do some mini reviews. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxings, and then I'll meet you guys back here at the end. Hey guys, it's Monday. I just got my order from Sigma, and I had ordered some brushes during their Black Friday sale. They had the whole site at 40% off, which is a really good deal, and I just thought it was a good time to try more of their brushes because I do have one that I use quite a bit and I really like it. So anyway, I wanted to open these up and just quickly show you the brushes that I got. So this first one is the E27 Detail Blending Brush, and this just looked like a really nice small size, which is great for more hooded eyes. And then next we have the E54 Medium Sweeper. So I think they did have a larger version of this, but I liked, again, the small size of this for my hooded eyes. And you're going to see that I purchased a lot of these smaller type brushes because I just find them so much easier to work with than some of the oversized larger ones. Next up, we have the E32 Exact Blend, and this one's supposed to be for precise blending. It has short, slightly flat, and a dense brush head. And they recommend this one for applying shadow to the outer corners of your eyes. This next one is the Edge Precision Brush, and I actually didn't order this. They gave it to me for free. They let you choose a free gift, so I figured I'd just get another brush because I think the other things were lip products, which I'm not really wearing all that often these days. So this is the P87 Edge Precision Brush, so it kind of has a little triangle shape. And this says it's for precisely applying and blending concealer. It has a small, steeply angled triangular brush head, and it helps you reach the corners and crevices with the angled edge. Next up, we have the E45 Small Tapered Blending Brush, and this one is for precisely applying and blending your crease color. It has a really tapered, pointed tip, and it says recommended use is to pick up and apply color and add to the crease for depth and dimension. So this one has a little bit of a fluffier feel, but it's also very dense as well. And it's not a big, round, fluffy crease brush either. Like, it's kind of more on the flat side, especially if you look at it from the edge here. So I like the small size of this one as well. Next we have the E33 Detail Diffused Crease, and this has a small rounded brush head, and it's supposed to softly and precisely blend colors into the crease for a diffused effect. It reminded me a lot of my Refer number 14, or is it the 15 brush? It's one of those two, and I really love that one, so I was seeing how this one compared because it's a little bit more affordable. And then last but not least, we have the E55 Eye Shading Brush, and this is one of their more popular ones, I think. It has really soft, dense bristles, and it's supposed to be for applying color onto your lid, so you just kind of pack it on. And I think they had a larger version of this, and this one was a little bit shorter, so the other one had longer bristles. So I thought this one would be a little bit better, again, since I don't have a ton of lid space. So anyway, those are all the brushes that I got. I'm definitely going to start putting these to good use, and I think I have pretty much just about every eye brush I would need. I don't have a pencil brush. That's one that I kind of forgot to get, but I have others, so it's not a big deal. So anyway, I'll definitely let you guys know at the end of the video how these are working out, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on Sigma brushes and which ones are your favorites down in the comments below. I also just got my Colourpop order, and I had grabbed the new Dreamery Super Shock Shadow Vault while their whole site was on sale last week, and I had gotten the one from Ulta as well last week and showed that in my Sunday haul, so I wanted to see how this one compared to that one. And I have to say, right off the start, packaging is 1,000 times better. If you guys saw last week's video, you know that the ones from Ulta, they were all over the place inside the box, and they kind of had like a clear plastic window that just looked a little bit cheaper. This is like a really nice solid gift box, so I think if you're going to get one or the other as a gift for someone, I would definitely get this one. Also, I feel like the shadows inside are way more secure because they're not going to rattle around. They're really set into here very nicely, and the cardboard that they're sitting in actually has a nice cushiony feel. One of the shades unfortunately still broke. I think that's just due to, you know, the people handling the mail are probably just throwing the box around, but overall everything else looks perfect. So let's go ahead and open these up and do some quick swatches. I think these all look so beautiful. All right, so first up we have the shade Ice Dream. All right, so here's what that one looks like. This one's a little bit more sheer. It's a white, but it also has like a blue shift to it. It's super pretty. Next up is the shade Frog. And this one is a really pretty pink. Next up we have Catitude. And this one is a really beautiful gold. Then we have a Lightning Bug. And this one was also in the Ulta set as well. Then we have Solitaire. And this one looks like a rose gold. Then we have Set to Stun. And this one's also a repeat from the Ulta set. And then we have Moonwalk. This is one of my favorite shades and mine is actually dried out, so I'm really glad to have a new one. And this one is a really pretty green duochrome. Next we have Dream Lover, and this is the one that came broken, but it is so stunning. Super pretty. And then the last one is DGAF, and this one is also a repeat from the Ulta set. So here's what that one looks like. All right, so all in all, there are 3 repeats from the Ulta one. So I just wanted to let you guys know in case you already have that one and you were thinking about buying this one as well. What I'm gonna do, I actually swatched the ones from my Ulta set that I just pulled out quickly. So I'm gonna save the ones from this one and just, you know, maybe in 6 months or so when the other ones are dried out, then I'll have a backup. So anyway, guys, those are all the shades. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one down below. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. I just got a package from Doll 10 and they sent over some of their new holiday collections. So we have the Guilt-Free Lip Crayon collection with 10 different lipsticks. And then we have the Wendstarza line eyeliner collection with 8 eyeliners. And then this one is a lip care kit. So let's go ahead and open everything up and we'll do some swatches. All right, so first let's take a quick look at the lip care kit. So in here we have a lip scrub and then the Ultra Repair Night Therapy. So these are from the Perfect Pout line. And this one says the renewing lip scrub is powered by sugar and hydrating oils to remove dead skin cells on the lips. And then this one says that it'll renew, repair, and restore thirsty lips on a cellular level, powered by hyaluronic filling spheres, nourishing ceramides, and healing aloe extract. This luxurious lip treatment works overnight while you sleep to heal dehydrated lips at the source and prevent moisture loss throughout the day. So these sound amazing. Here's the ingredient list on the scrub. And then here's the ingredients on the lip mask. And I just put a little bit of the lip mask on. This is what it looks like inside. There's no scent to it whatsoever, and it has a really nice thick and buttery texture. So I'm definitely gonna wear this before bed, and I'll let you know at the end of the video how it works out. And then also in this kit, you get the Lip Genius Gloss in the shade Doll Glass. So I'll just swatch this one for you guys really quick. It's really just a clear gloss with a little bit of iridescence in it. And this one has a vanilla scent. And then you get 2 lipsticks, and I always say their lipsticks are some of the very best. I love the formula, and their colors are super gorgeous. They really know how to just make the most flattering colors for everybody. So we have Soft Spoken and Killin' It. So let's go ahead and just swatch these. Like, yeah, I mean, how beautiful is that? They just do the best pinky nudes. So this one is Soft Spoken. And even just in a swatch, like you can see how creamy these are. They just have such nice shine to them. And oh, they're just amazing. And then Killin' It. Let's see what this one's like. This one looks like a slightly deeper version. Yeah, so that's the lip care kit. Let's go ahead and open up the lip crayon collection. Now, their lip crayons are also one of my favorites. They just do the best colors, and this formula feels really, really soft and emollient on the lips. So let's go ahead and swatch these, starting with Binge Watch. I think this kit would make just a great gift for anybody who loves lip products, because you can either just give it all to one person, or you can like buy the kit and then break these up and use them as stocking stuffers or give them to multiple people. So this one is called One More Slice. I'm just gonna move these over because I think they're doing something funky to my camera. This one is Hit Snooze. This one's a little bit more of a warm tone pink. And then Cherry on Top. It's a beautiful red. And then Top It Off. It's another red. This one's not quite as bright. It's a little bit more of a subdued red. This one's called Buy the Shoes. Love the name. And then we have Room Service. That's a beautiful shade as well. These are all gorgeous. And Breakfast in Bed. Do Not Disturb. This one's like a pale nude. And then last but not least, we have Another Glass. So those are all the shades, and really I think this is like a whole lip wardrobe. You have so many beautiful neutrals, you have cool tones, warm tones, you have your nudes and your reds, and then just beautiful pinks. So I feel like if you have this, you have a lip color for just about any occasion. So I think this is a really nicely put together lip kit. And then last up, we have the Wendstarza line eyeliner collection. So in here, I believe you get 8 different shades of their eyeliners. And I'm going to be swatching these on my hand because the lip crayons didn't completely come off. I tried to use makeup remover, and then I used foaming soap on top of that, and there's still a little bit there, so I'm gonna have to try to get that off later. But that's another quick thing that I wanted to point out about the lip crayons. I do have the ones from last year as well, and they leave a really nice stain behind, so they're actually quite long lasting on your lips. So just wanted to mention that. But here's a look at all of the eyeliners. So you have all the shades right here, just a really nice variety. You have a navy blue, gold, like a peachy color. Then you have a bronze, a brown, a black, a green, and like an eggplant purple. And these are the All I Need eyeliners, and they're made in Germany. So let's go ahead and just swatch these out. I also want to mention that to twist these up, you don't twist it up here like you normally would. You actually twist it down here at the base. So if you did get this kit and you were wondering why you can't twist them here, just twist them down at the bottom. So this first shade is Nude Pearl. And this would make an awesome like inner corner highlight, or also like if you wanted to line the waterline of your eyes with this and make them look a little bit bigger. It has a beautiful sheen to it. And then this one is Copper. These are so creamy too. Really nice. Next up is Bronze. And then we have Denim. This one is so pretty. I don't normally like blue eyeliners, but that one is just, it's not too bright, and it's really like just a perfect color. Next up we have Cocoa, which is a really deep dark brown. And then we have Noir, which is our black. And then Evergreen. This green is also super pretty. It's really flattering. It's more of like a foresty green. So again, it's not super bright. And then last but not least, we have Amethyst, which is a beautiful eggplant purple. So again, just like with the lip crayon vault, I think this one is just like your whole eyeliner wardrobe in one kit. So you basically have almost every eyeliner color you would need to go with just about any kind of look, minus maybe like some neon colors and stuff like that. But these are just like your everyday basic shades. And I think these are beautiful. They're super creamy. So I'm definitely going to test these out this week and let you know my thoughts later on. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. I have a couple things to show you today. The first one is from number 7, and this is their Ultimate Vanity Collection, and it's $50. It has a $79 value, so it has some of their best-selling products in it. So let's go ahead and open this up. It also comes in this really nice case that you could definitely reuse just to take on travel. It's really nice. It has a handle. It's very solid and just feels really nicely made. So let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so the first thing you get is the Radiant Results Revitalizing Cleansing Wipes. So these say radiant and healthier looking skin, removes even waterproof makeup, and suitable for sensitive skin. You get 15 wipes in there. And then you also get their Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Day Cream with Sunscreen SPF 30. And their Protect and Perfect line is amazing. It's one of my favorite lines at the drugstore. I think it has great ingredients and it works really well. The next product is the Skin Illuminator. It says natural looking radiance for a beautiful glow. This is something I've actually never tried before. So let's go ahead and try a little bit of it on. So it has kind of a pearly look to it. Wow, this reminds me so much of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I mean, there's a few other products in my collection that remind me of it. Like there's one from Milani, and L'Oreal also has a product very similar to this. It's kind of like you could use it either as a primer to add some glow under your makeup. You can mix it in with foundation, or you can just tap a little bit of it on top where you would normally use highlighter. But look at how beautiful this glow is. This one I feel like reminds me the most of the Charlotte Tilbury. So let me grab that really quick and we can kind of compare the two. All right, so here's the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if the color is going to be exactly the same, but I feel like the effect is very similar. Actually, yeah, it does look very close. It just seems to give the same kind of pearly radiance where there's no glitter or shimmer. It just gives your skin a really healthy, pretty glow. I mean, I honestly can't tell the difference between my two hands. It feels like I put the exact same product on. It also has basically the same kind of texture. So, wow, I'm really excited to try that one. I think that would be an amazing dupe for this. Next up, you get the Stay Perfect Amazing Eyes Pencil in black, and this says intense color that glides on and stays put all day for impactful looking eyes. It's waterproof and hypoallergenic, and it's made in Germany. So let's go ahead and just try a little bit. Oh yeah, this is super creamy. It reminds me a lot of the Kokie ones that I really love, and also the Urban Decay 24/7 pencils. It just glides on like so effortlessly. Then you also get 2 lip products in here. We have the High Shine Lip Gloss in 2 different shades. We have Pink Hydrangea and Pink Latte. So let's just swatch these really quick. I've also never tried their lip gloss before. It feels like a really cushiony kind of formula. It's a little bit more on the sheer side. This one really didn't add too much color. Let's see what this one's like. Yeah, I mean, I actually like that this one is sheer because it's a little bit of a brighter color, but I love this pop of pink. And I think you could definitely build it up a little bit too if you wanted. And then the last thing is this little eyeshadow palette. It says it's the Trio eyeshadow palette in warm nudes. So let's do, here's a look at the inside, and it's just really pretty neutrals. It's funny that they say these are warm because I kind of am looking at this taupe here and thinking it looks more cool toned. But let's go ahead and swatch these colors. I've never tried their eyeshadows before. Wow. That actually has some nice pigmentation to it. Here's the second color. I mean, these are very smooth, not patchy at all. This one has a little bit more shimmer than this one. This one's kind of more like a satin finish, I would say. And then here's the ivory shade, which also has
a little bit of a shimmery finish. So, I mean, I feel like I've been sleeping on number seven's eyeshadows. These are really impressive as far as the swatches go. So I'll definitely have to try them on my eyes and let you know. But anyway, I think this is such a cute gift set. And I feel like the makeup bag itself is part of the gift because this is so nice. Like, I'm definitely going to use this when I travel. It's a big size, but it's not too big that it's not going to fit in your suitcase. And it just holds so much. So anyway, just thought I would share this with you guys. I also just got these new mini palettes from Too Faced. I got 3 out of the 4 that they released on Black Friday. The other one just looked too similar to other ones that I have already. It was more of just like a regular warm tone palette. So I got That's My Jam, Kitty Likes to Scratch, and Let's Play. I believe these are actually sold out at the moment, but they should be coming back soon. I think that's what I heard. So definitely keep an eye out for them. They may come to Ulta or Sephora or someplace like that too. So anyway, let's start with my favorite, which is called That's My Jam. And this one says that it smells like berry jam. And let's take a look. These come in their little tin packaging, which is definitely my favorite formula of Too Faced. So here's the colors. Isn't this like the cutest palette ever? I love these shades so much. I love the purples. This duochrome looks amazing. And I feel like it has a good mix of cool tones, but also there's a few warm tones. So I think there's a lot you could do with this one. And then we have Let's Play. This one is supposed to smell like bubble gum. And this one also is kind of a mix of cooler tones like the pink, and then you also have some warmer tones over here. So I think this one's a little bit more versatile too, even for a small palette. And then Kitty Likes to Scratch is supposed to smell like a tequila sunrise. The packaging on these is so cool. And this one, I kind of felt like it was getting to be very similar to things I already own. I'm sure I own something like this, but it still caught my interest a little bit, at least the way it looked on the website. Just looking at it in person, it does look kind of boring, but you know, I definitely think I like the other two better, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and swatch it and see what it looks like. All right, so first here's That's My Jam, and this one, when I first smelled the palette, it didn't actually smell like berry jam at all to me, but once I started swatching it, I can smell it a lot now, so I think maybe you just have to dip into the shadows and it kind of activates the scent a little bit more. And I think overall the formula on this one felt pretty good for the most part. These two mattes and this matte felt very good, just like Too Faced's other palettes, like the gingerbread one and the chocolate bars and stuff like that. The only one I would say I had a little trouble with was this purple one. It was patchy and I had to kind of go over it a few times to get it to show up nicely. And also, I thought that these two shimmers in the middle were a little bit scratchy feeling. They kind of felt more like toppers than actual creamy buttery shimmer shades, but the purple and this duochrome here felt really nice. So I feel like this palette is a little bit hit or miss with the textures, but I'm still gonna have to play with it on my eyes because swatching obviously isn't everything, but I just wanted to show you what the colors looked like. All right, and then here's a look at Let's Play. This one definitely smells like bubblegum, and also I thought that the shades were a lot more consistent with this palette. There were no patchy ones. All the mattes were beautiful. All the shimmers felt really nice and just super buttery, just like Too Faced formula, again, like with the gingerbread palette, the chocolate bar palettes. So formula-wise, this one is beautiful. I don't know if the color story is that unique really, because you mostly have warm tone shades that I feel like we have in a lot of palettes, and then this kind of random bright pink. So even just looking at it, I'm not 100% sure what I would even pair this pink with other than the gold. I feel like I could put this in my crease and then the gold on my lid, but I kind of feel like this pink doesn't really go with that much else. Maybe this one down here. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one just yet. All right, and then here's Kitty Likes to Scratch, and I know at the beginning I said that this one was my least favorite, but I actually think I'll put this one in the number 2 spot instead of Let's Play because I really like these kind of more grungy fall tones. Like if you cover up the pink, I think these look really beautiful. And then this, again, this one's kind of like a topper, this pink here, and it has a duochrome effect to it. It's really beautiful. I'm not quite sure how I would pair this with some of these other shades again. So I feel like it's just kind of one random cooler tone with a whole bunch of warm tones. But I definitely see myself using most of the shades in this palette when doing a warm tone look. So when it comes to the new Too Faced palettes, I think That's My Jam has my favorite color story. These two are just kind of okay. I feel like they are similar to other things that I probably have in my collection, but formula-wise, these two are really consistent. They feel just like Too Faced's other formulas, and I found a little, a couple issues with That's My Jam, a few of the shades in that one, but overall, I think if you're looking for a more unique color story, this one's probably still going to be your best bet. But I am going to make it a priority to try this one out this week because I've already tried, the regular formula, but I just want to see how some of those other kind of patchy shades go on, and hopefully I can let you know my thoughts at the end of the video. Hey guys, it's Thursday. I just got some products from the brand Kaja. I've really been wanting to try this brand, and they're sold at Sephora. They also have a store on Amazon as well, depending on where you like to shop. And I also got another thing from I'm Mimi. A couple weeks ago in my Sunday haul, I showed a bunch of products from this brand, and I've really been enjoying them, particularly the Pep Balm cream blushes. Those are awesome. So I wanted to try some more from this brand. This one, as far as I know, is not available at Sephora or Ulta. You can only really get this brand either on Amazon or you can order them from Yes Style and places like that as well. So anyway, let's check out this one first. This is the shade 001. It's a bronzer, and I thought, at least from the pictures online, it looked really pretty and like a perfect color, and I've been getting more into cream bronzers lately, so let's take a quick look. It doesn't look like it's going to be that orangey, so hopefully it looks good. Yeah, I mean, I think color-wise, it looks really nice for my skin tone. And it's creamy, but it doesn't feel sticky at all. It's just blending into my skin really seamlessly. And it's drying down to more of a powdery finish. So I think that's going to work great on top of foundation just because it doesn't have that sticky, tacky kind of feel to it. So I'm definitely excited to test this one out. And then as far as Kaja goes, I got two of their Beauty Bento Bouncy Matte and Shimmer eyeshadow trios. And these looked so super cute. They're little mini sizes, so wait until you see this. This one's in the shade Chocolate Dahlia. But look at how adorable this is. It just kind of fits right in the palm of your hand. And there's 3 different shades. So we have a shimmer shade on top, which looks beautiful. And then the next row down, you have a matte shade. And then the bottom one is also a matte shade. This one's just a little bit deeper. So I feel like you can create the perfect eye look with this. You have your mid-tone crease matte shade, then you have a deeper one like for the outer corner, and then you have your lid shade on top. So I thought this was so cute. They have a bunch of different colors as well. And then this one I got is called a Lotta Colada, and this one says it's limited edition. I think they have like a whole pineapple collection. They have some like lip balm and lip scrub and a few other things. But I thought these colors looked really beautiful as well. Let me just take the seal off. It's funny, the seal says, as cute as it is good. So I can't wait to try this formula. I've heard really good things about it. So in this one, you get kind of this beautiful sunflower yellow colored matte. And then in the second one, you get a beautiful shimmer shade. And then the bottom looks like it's going to be, yeah, like a brown matte shade. So I think this one's going to be really user-friendly as well. Some of them have just all shimmer shades, but I really like the combination of mattes and shimmers. So let's go ahead and actually swatch these out and we'll see what they look like. So let's start with this one. I'm really excited to see what the formula's like. I mean, it picks up really nicely. Ooh, look at that. It says bouncy, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be maybe like, a texture like the Colourpop Super Shocks, but it's not. It just feels like a regular powder shadow, but it's very creamy. And this matte shade feels really velvety as well. Wow, look at how smooth. And it's really nicely pigmented too. Wow, these are just so pigmented. That trio looks really pretty. And then let's try the Lotta Colada one. Is it reminding anybody else of Austin Powers? I don't know why Austin Powers just popped into my head. Lotta, you know what I'm talking about. That woman's name. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the shimmer shade in this one is more golden and this one kind of is more rosy. And then this brown looks like a little bit of a warmer version than these right here. Yeah, So these are not only adorable, but I think the formula feels awesome. I can't wait to try these out. So definitely stay tuned. If you'd like to see a video on more of these products, let me know that as well. And last but not least, we have the Cheeky stamp. This says blendable blush. I feel like I've gotten so many cream blushes this year. It's crazy. And this was in the shade Flirty. So let me just see how this works. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be opening here. Okay, it says remove film before opening, so I'll do that. All right, so this is what the color looks like. And I guess the sponge part is on top. Oh yeah, here we go. You just have to twist it. And it has this little heart sponge here. So you're just supposed to stamp it into the blush like that. Get some product on it. And then you can just stamp it right on your skin like that and kind of make the heart shape. Or I would probably just kind of blend this out with maybe my fingers. So that's what the color looks like. And then this feels a little bit more sticky than the I'm Mimi ones did. So I'm hoping that it actually dries down all the way. It feels soft. Oh yeah, it is actually drying down the more I pat it, but it's also really, really sheer. So I think if you're somebody who likes more color on your cheeks, you may have to build this up a lot. And I'm not quite sure how fast it would dry down if you had to build it up. Like right now, it actually is drying down really nicely. It doesn't feel sticky anymore at all, but you also can't see it super well. So you might have to build up multiple layers. If I was to put a little bit more on, it takes on that stickier texture again. So anyway, guys, I'm going to have to just play with this on my cheeks and see how I feel about it. But so far, I really am just not sure. And actually, now this applicator is all wet, and I kind of feel like, should I put it back in there? It's going to make this all messy. So I might just leave this out and let it dry before I actually put it back. And maybe next time, instead of using this applicator, I would probably just dip a stippling brush into the cushion itself and do it that way. So anyway, guys, that's everything. I have really high hopes for the bronzer stick and also these eyeshadows. They seem to perform amazing. So I will let you guys know, hopefully a little bit more at the end of the video.
All right, guys, so that was a lot of stuff this week, and I definitely have some thoughts on quite a few things, starting with the Sigma brushes. And I have been enjoying these so much. I don't know where these have been all my life. I keep hearing hype about Sigma, and it's been going on for a really long time, years. And for some reason, I only had one Sigma brush in my collection. Now I have several, and I have really been enjoying them. A few favorites that come to mind are this one, which is the Detail Diffused Crease Brush. It's that little crease brush, and this is the one that I said reminded me of my Refer number 14 or 15. And I am so impressed with this. It's just a small little crease brush, but it's so nice and fluffy, and it blends out the shadow in your crease beautifully. And what I was doing actually was I was taking this one, which is the E32 Exact Blend. It's a really dense, tiny little brush. And I was taking shadow on the tip of it and then drawing that into my crease just to put it exactly where I wanted. I always have issues with my crease color like going up too high, so I was putting this just exactly in a line, and then I would take this little crease brush and just blend it all out, and it blended everything so beautifully. I really have been getting great results with these brushes. I also really love this little medium sweeper for putting shadow on my lids. I didn't try the triangle concealer brush yet. I totally forgot to, but I'll definitely keep using them and let you know my thoughts. But so far, I'm very impressed by the brushes. They're just such good quality, and they blend everything really nicely. Another thing I loved was the Doll 10 eyeliner. I'm wearing the one in the shade Cocoa today, and I thought this was just so creamy. It was so easy to draw on, and I love that you don't have to sharpen these. You can just kind of twist them up. And I just put this along my top lash line really close to my lashes, and I thought it performed really well. Also from Doll 10, I'm wearing one of these lip crayons, and it's in the shade Hit Snooze. And I really love this color. I think it's super pretty, and it feels really nice and comfortable as well. I also decided to try out the I'm Mimi bronzer stick. And with this one, what I did was I just took off the cap and took like a flat top buffing brush, and I just took the brush and kind of went back and forth on it like this, and then blended it on my cheeks, my forehead. I just gave my skin a nice sun-kissed glow. I didn't go too crazy. You probably can't even tell that I'm wearing it, but it just, in real life, it looks so seamless and so flawless and like skin. And I felt like it blended even better than powder. Sometimes I think bronzers can grab at your skin and make it look a little muddy, but this was just, it blended like a dream. So I really love this one. I thought the color was perfect for me as well. On the downside, I tried the Too Faced That's My Jam palette, and I was actually planning to wear this in the video today. So I started out with the pink matte shade over here in the corner, and it actually blended beautifully. I had no issues with that shade. Then I went to put this purple one on my lid, and I felt like I had to keep adding more and more and more because it was more sheer. It was a little bit like a topper type of formula, so I had to keep packing that on, and even still, I wasn't getting like the impact that I wanted. And then the real trouble started when I tried to put this burgundy shade in my outer corner. It made such a mess. There was fallout happening all underneath my eyes here. I had to keep cleaning it up. And then on top of that, it got so patchy. So I'll quickly show you a photo of what this looks like. And keep in mind, I wasn't done blending it yet, but this was after I tried to put it on so many times, and you see like a big hole where there's no shadow. And no matter what, I kept trying to pack it on in that spot. It wouldn't stick to my eyelids. So it just looked really patchy and weird. And I just basically gave up at that point and decided not to finish the eye look at all. And I switched to the Kaja stack here. This is the Chocolate Dahlia one. So that's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And this came out really nice. I think that this deeper chocolate shade also kind of went on a little bit patchy. It was a little bit powdery, I guess you could say. So it was kind of blending away as I was trying to apply it. However, I did love the shimmer shade. I thought this one was like, wow. When I packed it on my lid, it was like super impactful, and I really thought it was beautiful. And to be honest with you, if you saw my video earlier in the week about my roundup of the best products under $10 in 2020, I think drugstore has just come such a long way that maybe I'm being a little bit more picky these days about higher end brands, because I think to get this kind of money out of us, they really need to wow us. They really need to bring it. Otherwise, there's no point in paying the extra money. So I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments. And then the last thing that I tried this week was the Kaja Heart Stamp Blusher. And this one also kind of disappointed me a little bit. I am wearing it today, and it does dry down all the way, which is a great thing. It starts out being very, very sticky, but as I'm touching it now, it has a powdery finish, and that's fine. But it's just really, really sheer. And I feel like, again, the pep balms that I tried from I'm Mimi a couple weeks ago blow this out of the water, and those are only $8, and this one I believe was $21. If it was something different, I'll put it on the screen, but it was a lot more expensive than those. This is considered high-end. They sell it at Sephora, and I'm Mimi is actually Kaja's sister brand, so I don't know. I'm kind of like, what's happening with all the high-end makeup lately? I don't know if I'm just getting more critical of it because so many good things are at the drugstore, or if these formulas this week were just particularly not the best. But anyway, guys, that's everything I got a chance to try out this week. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always, down in the comments below. And thank you all so much for spending your time with me this Sunday and hanging out. I appreciate it so much. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.